So apparently Albo wants to vaccinate the internet. What do I mean by that? Well, last week I mentioned that Albo's gone to the US to meet with Joe Biden and his globalist buddies, like Bill Gates. Well, funny I should say that because he just inked a $5 billion deal with Microsoft to help protect Australia's internet and cybersecurity from international threats and China and all these other countries. And I mean, I'm not surprised to hear this at all. Not at all. And I think, you know, what's really funny is the fact that Albo, I don't know his schedule for what he's doing in the US, but he's just inked this $5 billion deal to, you know, he just blew $500,000 on The Voice, no worries, $5 billion to Microsoft, Bill Gates, to help immunize Australia's internet. Now, what does this mean? You may remember Klaus Schwab, head of the World Economic Forum, made the point that
masks are not sufficient. We need vaccines to immunize ourselves. The same is true for cyber attacks. Here too, we have to move from simple protection to immunization. We need to build IT infrastructures that have digital antibodies built in inherently to protect them.
Just as we vaccinate ourselves against COVID-19 and other viruses, we have to immunize ourselves from online threats. That is what is going on with a number of things going on online with cybersecurity. Under the guise of national security, of course, you need some element of cybersecurity, but you never let a crisis go to waste if you're a globalist. What they're doing with this crisis is they are using it to clamp down on freedom of speech and basically anything like a no campaign that we just saw. And so what I see with this is a situation where Albo's just given Microsoft $5 billion to immunize the Australian internet so that, you know, they can essentially clamp down on free speech. Now, the fact checkers will come after me. They're going to censor this video. They're going to write a fact check about the details of the deal and say, oh, there's nothing in the $5 billion that has to do with censorship and all of that. But, I mean, I don't trust Albo. And I certainly don't trust Bill Gates. Not at all. So give this a share. Get it out there. Very soon I'm going to come out with a place where you can subscribe to stay in contact by emails, because if you think we're going to be able to continue to do this on Facebook and other social media pages, very soon they're going to disappear. I am on Twitter. If you want to find me on Twitter, it's just Joel Jammal. And for God's sake, I had no idea. What Albo's plan was while he was in the US, but the idea that he's inked this $5 billion deal with Bill Gates to help immunize the Australian internet against cybersecurity threats. Man, this is just a freedom of speech grab. This is a security under the guise of security and international security. Don't be surprised if they talk about how they're going to actually, you know, all the threats that's going on with other countries like China and Russia and, you know, maybe even Middle Eastern threats as well. They're going to use these things, these threats, they're going to use your fear in order to actually make the point that we need more cybersecurity. We need to immunize the internet. That's why we're giving Microsoft this $5 billion in order to protect the Australian infrastructure and all of that. Give this a share. Get it out there. I'll see you guys later. God bless you. Have a nice day. And I've got more videos coming later today and tomorrow. Have a good one.